Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that with the audio in the first part. You really didn't miss much. We just did some scaling. I didn't really explain too much, so go ahead and just jump back into this right now. Okay, I want this part right here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do a very simple extrude. Okay, go ahead and extrude. About like so. Turn that off. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and target weld this back down. About there. Okay. Select, target weld off. Select those guys and move them so that they're flush. Alright, that's what we like to see, roughly. It's pretty close. Down just a little bit. Okay, good. Alright. Takes care of that nonsense. Alright, let's go ahead, come in here, and select. Actually, I think we're going to have to do a cut. Yeah, looks like we might have to do a cut. Let's go ahead and do a cut. And I'm going to cut it from about here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and just take that out and anchor it somewhere. Okay. Turn the cut tool off. Okay. Let's go ahead, select here, here, without moving would be nice. Okay. And we're going to just go ahead and kill that off. Let's go ahead and select our edges. Shift and drag that to about there. It's actually pretty good. Select here, and bridge. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and select here. And again, we're going to cap. Okay, that's excellent. Select. We're going to target weld. From there to there. Okay. Very good. It's looking pretty badass, if I do say so myself. Okay. Now, let's see here. Gotta give this a little bit more of a rake. So let's go ahead. Won't do that. Select there and there. Let's go ahead and move this up. Select here and here, because this has got to kind of get actually moved up. Okay, I'm not really too terribly worried about getting this part right, because what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up making a... Actually, let's do it right now while I'm thinking about it. We need to bring this. We're going to do a connect. Okay. Undo that for a second, because we need to put a slide on it. Right down at the bottom there. That looks pretty good. Okay. And click that. And then we need to come over yonder, grab a ring, let's go ahead and do a connect. And that's actually pretty close, but not close enough. I'll move it this way. Click OK. Select here and here. We're going to move this up. I want this one and this one. Let's move this up. Okay. Alrighty. Now guess what? See these? We're going to nuke them. Delete. Okay, we need to finish this off. Okay. Select there. Zoom in a bit so we can see what we're doing. Move this down a bit. About there. Okay. Alright, now I want to make a cut and I want to finish that off. So let's go ahead and cut this all the way across. Okay. Now let's go ahead. We're going to select this edge, shift and drag. Okay, shift and drag, and then shift and drag. Okay. Scale. Make sure that it's flat. Again, we're using the symmetry modifier, so we want it to be flat. Right. And bring it together. Very good. Okay. Now we need to fix this up, so let's go ahead and our bridge this. That's good. That's what we like to see. Okay, we're going to go ahead, select here. Hopefully. Looks like we might have some extras stuff there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have any extra nonsense. Okay. Good. Alrighty. Because now we need to build the cockpit cover, which is like this slotted vent thing, which is kind of strange, but it's cool looking. Okay. So actually, we're going to grab a box to build this little bit of kit here. And about that big. Again. And about that big. Okay. We're going to convert it to an editable poly. We're going to select here. Move this back to there. Okay. I'm going to select here. Move that into about there. Okay, select here. We'll move this out to about there. Okay. It's pretty good. That's pretty close to the rake I want. Okay, we're going to have to delete this face. So let's select this face, and that face. We're going to control. I want this face too. Okay, I'm going to control I. Delete those two because we want to run a symmetry modifier onto it. Okay. Alright. Now what we're going to do So we're going to shift and drag. Cancel. Let's go into our local here. Shift and drag. Click OK. Let's go ahead, kind of even this out a little bit. OK. Select the whole thing and scale it down a little. Just a little bit, because now we need to move it over so that it's on the center line. Okay. Move it in a little bit so that it's hooked up with the next guy. Okay. Okay. We're going to do it again. Shift and drag. Okay. Scale. Okay, move it over so that we're roughly in the same spot. Move it back so that it's semi-intersecting. Okay, shift and drag. Click OK. Okay, we're going to need to scale it. Actually, we probably should be scaling in the local too, but it's okay. Scooch them on over. Zoom. And be kind of an orthographic view so you see what we're doing. Okay. Okay. Select and drag. Okay. Shift and drag. Okay. We're going to scale. We're going to scooch. Perspective mode. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I think we're actually scaling a little bit too much, so just grab these guys here and just kind of scale them up a little bit. This one's got to get scaled. Back up a little bit. This guy and this guy again. A lot of fiddling with stuff, just trying to make it look right. Right. Yeah, just trying to make stuff look right. Alright. Okay. Moving it down a little bit. Okay. Do the same thing. We're just going to grab them. Shift and drag the whole shebang. Click OK. Local. Actually, let's do it as a group here. Attach these guys. Let's go ahead and scale it as a group. Okay. Let's go ahead, select some vertices here. Move them roughly into the right spot. Select some vertices roughly in the right spot. Select some vertices roughly in the right spot. Turn that off, move them back so that we're roughly in the same spot. Okay. Select here. And I hope we got audio. Move that in. Okay. I keep these semi-right. Okay. Turn that off. Okay. Let's go ahead and silver a little bit. Make sure we're on that center line. Scoot this down a little bit. Very good. Okay. Need to come forward a little bit more. We're going to need to clean that up too. I don't like having holes in the mesh. It's just bad practice. So, let's go ahead. Editable poly. Select here. Zoom. And let's go ahead and target weld. Target weld it down. Close up the hole. There you go. Okay, target weld off. And we got a little bit more cleaning up to do on that, but let's finish this first. Okay. Just do a single one. Okay. Just going to scale it down quite a bit. Too much, obviously. Go ahead and move it. Move it down. Okay. Move it out a little bit because we're going to need to kind of fix this a little bit here. Move that up. Move this up a little bit more. Okay. Select this dude. Move him out. Select here. Move him in. Actually, select the whole thing. Move him in. Okay. Select. Turn that off. Select here because we're going to want to do the same thing. You got to start curving in a little bit here. Move them down a little bit. Okay. Turn that off. Select here. We're going to move this down a little bit. In a little bit. Okay. We got a couple more to do. Turn that off. Okay, go ahead and scale. Okay. Go ahead. Down. Click. Scale. Okay. Move that back. wrong one. Okay. Move them over. Okay. Move them down. Okay. We got some fixing to do. Just go ahead and select this guy. Move him out a little bit. Okay. I can move him down a little bit. Alright, we'll select here. Okay. Move to about there. Okay. Select. Move him on out. About there. Okay. We gotta do probably one or two more. So let's go ahead. Shift and drag. Click OK. Shift and drag. Okay. Select here. Scale. Okay. Let's go ahead. Move this back in. Okay. Move this in and then down. Okay, need to scale. It's good. Move this over. It's about there. Same with this one. Okay. Making sure we're equal. Maybe why it got jacked up. Okay, same thing here. Like there. Like the face. Move it in. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come on back to the middle here. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach all of these. Okay. Turn that off. We'll start selecting these back-facing polygons. We don't really want to do that, do we? No. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead. And we're going to need to make sure that these all line up properly. And the best way to do that, just kind of select them all and move them. Okay. That's good. And we're going to kind of start fixing some things. Okay, that's good there. That's too much. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. It's not enough there. There you go. That's what we like to see. Alright. Okay, go ahead and turn that off. And go ahead and our hierarchy tag, effective pivot, center to the object. And then we're going to kind of take it and put it right on that line. Effect pivot only off. Come back over here. And again, we're going to run our symmetry modifier. Flip. Okay, and it looks pretty good. Alright. And we got some details to put on that. Sure, I'm not turning my microphone off. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead, select here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, itchy, scratchy. Itchy, scratchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Alright. And I think actually I like the look of that better, so we're just going to go ahead and... Did I make that an editable poly? I think I did, yeah. It says I made it an editable poly. I don't remember making it an editable poly, but okay. Okay. Move that forward. It's good. Turn that off. Click here. Editable poly. Select the whole thing. Okay. Come on back over here. We're going to select here, here, and move those down. Well, we just do this. Okay. Like you. Move you in. Down. Over. Alright. Okay. Looks good. Take that. Alrighty. And actually, I think we'll come back here because we're going to need to repair some stuff. I think I got that too far out. Editable poly. Let's go ahead and select these faces. And delete it. Okay. Select here. Actually, what we'll do is shift and drag that out to about there. Okay. We'll do that. Okay. Two vertices selected. Weld them. Okay. Select here. Here. Go in bridge. There we go. Select here. Here, bridge. Here and then bridge. Okay. Now you're going to ask, why did I do that? Why didn't I just go from side to side? Well, there are some loops there that wouldn't have been closed off properly if we did that. This way, all of the verts are attached to the face, so we can make our cuts to close off some loops here, like this loop. We need to make a cut to go ahead and fix that. So where's my cut tool? Where's my cut tool? There we go. Cut. There to there. And then, see what I mean? There's those faces aren't connected properly. So delete here, delete here, shift and drag down to about there. Do the same thing. Okay. First things first, select those, collapse. Okay, now we'll do a target weld. Where's my target weld? Target weld off. Select those. Make sure we got those two selected. Collapse. Can't stop scratching. Mosquitoes everywhere and they're horrible, and Lord have mercy. Mosquitoes are horrible around here. Horrible. And you can tell that the frost is coming, so they're trying to make up for lost time or something. It's killing me. Alright. Now we just go ahead and select here and here. Bridge. Select here, here, and bridge. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. Let's see. Not a lot of stuff we need to do to the bottom yet, but it's starting to come together. Okay. Speaking of the bottom, let's see here. I think we're going to call it. We're at 30-something minutes. And we'll see you in the next bit. So bye-bye for now.